feeling like this today. I'm feeling like this. Feeling like girls feeling like I'm guessing that's it. See if anybody's home today. Anybody here? Some bait. Y'all can say hi. Nothing but I'm looking for somebody to say hello. I'm not going to just talk to the camera. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I'm about to have me a cup of tea. Just hitting the shower. How are you? Good. How are you today? Donna Rizzo. I'm getting my iPad out. I'm waiting for my... Yeah, the snow is fading. Where are you from, Donna? Where you had snow at? We're from Pennsylvania, so we had 2 nor'easters already this week, and we're looking at a third one Sunday. Hey, Jazz. You on the way to work? Girl, why did I just get off of live with Martin Lewis? I am so excited. And I taped it. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for him to get back with me. Yes. And I'm gonna get in touch with you because we gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this house. We're gonna have to try to do this. We're gonna have to try to do this. We're gonna have to try to do this. I'm a little excited right now. You know me. I'm serious. Look, I tried to go one way, but now what? I got to go toward the T. Go toward the T, okay? We about these Benjamins these days. We gotta get a bag too. I'm serious. Me and Dean were talking about it. I'm serious, so we gonna have to talk. Girl. Hate to have to go there. But I told him everything. I told him he got to do some research. And it was getting juicy and our phone got cut off. But I have it taped, so I'm going to have Dean transfer it so we can watch it later. Right now it's on my phone, but it's so juicy. I might actually just make a video. But my heart is still beeping fast, y'all. I'm waiting. Dean's making my tea right now. Can I get them thumbs up, y'all, though? For the ones that are just chilling. I was gonna say, are y'all interested? Are y'all willing to come to the suburbs so we can get like a nice size house with some property? Thank you, Donna. I am so excited. Corey, did you hear already? I don't know if you heard me. I had talked to Martin. Just about honestly, within the last 10 minutes. I was on live on Instagram with him. And then our connection went bad. So I'm like, he told me to email him, but I don't even know his email. And then he said Twitter, and I can't find him on Twitter. So y'all know I'm losing it right now, right? I gotta get a little more savvy to this email and jazz. That's why we gotta get together, because we can all work together and we can do things, you know? We can do things. I just told them all the tea over the last couple of months that, been exposed in the videos that, about Martha and the saucy stuff. And I'll tell him all the sauce so he can spread the sauce and make it even messier for me. I just figured I tried to be nice and have dinner and do things for the homeless and the kids. But then when you're ignored, it's like, might as well sit back and have some tea and just chill, on some real stuff. Nothing happened. It's just that it's tea to be uncovered, and it's only a matter of time. I don't want. I could do my own research, but it's hard for me. Mark Meadow. Hello, Mark Meadow. How are you? Thanks for coming in today. And welcome to the family. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I'm waiting for him to call me back. Not call me, but contact me somehow, some way, so we can get us a little something started. Something. Doing good in here to show some love. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to have to stop through. Show some love to your channel. Excuse me. Usually I have my iPad on, so I know I'm family, but I want to make sure I check your page out. Yep, I know I'd subscribed already. I just want to make sure I show some love. I like to go through and do views and stuff. I do a lot of lives, but when I'm not live, I'll run through at least one or two videos of each of the family members. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm forgetting them. I'm not looking into the camera. I'm looking into the phone. My camera's over here. So if I don't look like I'm looking at y'all, or I look cross-eyed, it's because my camera's over here. Sorry. And I'm used to it being on this side. I put it on the opposite side today. But, yes, I don't know if Jazz is still in here. I'll contact you on Instagram so we can talk a little bit more about that. Or I'll just leave my number. Degree. You said, hey, does black abortion cut crime? You know what? I don't know. I think that I don't believe in abortion. How about that? I'm a Christian. I don't believe in abortion. If you really want to know. Oh, what's Terry doing TV? Hey, how are you today? Hey, India, how are you? Y'all, I just got off a live with Martin. That's all. So me and him are talking. And he had a little chat. So I just want to put my video up. So that's all. Oh yeah, Jazz. Yes, I'm going to hit you up. Hold on, y'all. I got my tea. Gotta have my tea. Get rid of the jitters. I'm nervous. I'm happy. I'm excited. You know that's right, Mark. That's what I got. That's what cuts crime. Cuts crime. I had to lay across my daddy's bed, and I got that belt. And when the belt ain't hurt, they pulled out the extension cord, okay? And it wasn't abuse. It was called a good ass whooping. And then, you know what? I learned to respect my elders. Unlike these little immature people on here that want to ask crazy questions. But in that case, I don't see a difference. Love sees no color. I don't see a difference in black and white. We all bleed the same. So what's the difference in what cuts black abortion and what cuts white abortions? It's all crime. Everybody commits crimes out here, baby. Think about it. Pretty girl loving it. I like that name. Hello, pretty girl loving it. India lovers, I'm good. I was up late last night. Oh, looking for the videos. I passed out and I did two reactions this morning to one, and I was so excited to do the reaction to two that I overrode my number one. So I'm going to have to go back and see if I can be as serious as I was in number one. But y'all see number two, so y'all kind of know where Martha was at, okay? But it wasn't spicy. I wanted spicy. It wasn't spicy. Do y'all agree? It wasn't spicy enough for me. Pretty girl love. I like that name. Dalia McQueen. Good morning. Makeup by KC. Good morning. How are you, beautiful? Aloha. I like that. Poppy Pine. How are you? I'm doing good today. I am drinking some tea, but I had some tea because I don't know how many of y'all know Martin Lewis. Y'all gotta check him out. He is like the, I'm gonna honestly say he is like the top YouTuber in my house. I just love his channel. And I just got off a live with him. So I'm like so excited. I'm major excited. So I do have a lot of stuff to say. Say after the coffee, right? It was straight to the point in head. You think so, India? Do you believe so, India? You must have not watched my video, India. You have to see from the beginning. There was too much contradictions in there. Too many. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. That's not how my soap opera went. So, I'm believing my soap opera. There was some stuff missing. It's your boy Martin Lewis. Sup, Team Real. Yo, he's awesome. I love him. I ain't going front. Because he really does get some tea. Yo, this tea is hot, y'all. It's good, though. I'm sorry. I have this on a stand right now instead of holding it. So I'm like leaning forward so I can read. And I wish I had my iPad together because then I could sit back because my back is starting to hurt. Let me move a little closer. I should have listened to Dean and went on my little chair. You said, oh, you've been watching Martin for a minute? Yes, I've been watching him for about a year. She knows it too. Yep. So I'm waiting. I'm excited. I'm gonna see what happens. If not, I'm gonna have to do it myself. So I said I'm just gonna have to go back on my videos and then I'm gonna create me a nice little video. I just ain't as smooth as him. Hope you'll be on for a while. My son woke up. Yes, honey, I'll be on for a little bit. Oh, you got a little one? How old is he? It must be a little guy. So, yeah, guys, I just basically told him how Martha was discovered on a video. And then Martha has a lot of stuff to say. But Martha's videos were being uncovered and answered until today. They're still being uncovered and answered. And Martha Vineyard's t-shirt gave it all up. I mean, sweatshirt. Let me correct that. That sweatshirt. Because it was cold, I guess. But I let them know in the beginning the stuff that was said to Martha and what Martha was called. And it's all on video. But how Martha felt disrespected a little bit. But Martha still tried to reach out and be nice and be Martha. But then Martha gets ignored. So now Martha meets Martin. I hope soon enough. Okay, honey. Okay, daughter and son, 4 and 7. Wake up back easy. How you doing? You back, Jazz? Yeah, I have a video of me and him talking, and as soon as he was on there talking, and as soon as we got on live, my voice cut out though. So I'm hoping that he does a video. So I have the video up until we both connected, and then we started talking, and we were talking, but you couldn't hear it. So it's all video footage, but it's not what we were talking about. So I want him to contact me so we can finish talking, though. Because we got like 5 minutes in on live, but it cut down. Y'all, I'm getting myself together. I was a little hyper for a minute. I'm sorry. I was feeling good. Sup, Team Real. That's where I'm going. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm going to the Team Real side. I have to. Which I always keep it real anyway. But, you know, if we got to do a little bit searching and scratching and deeping and digging, I'm like, okay, let's do this together. I'll help you. I don't want to do it, but he can do it for me. If he feels like he can make something juicy, you know how he is. Right? I still wonder why he dropped Juicy off the end. Team Real Juicy, right? So yeah, I don't know, but how'd y'all like the new videos? Is that how y'all see it? Did y'all see anything not being told in there? Or is that how y'all see it? Yeah, like, I don't care, but I'm still thinking about December when they went to the Bronx for what, 5 or 7 days on a girls' trip. After all that, if he's your crush for what, almost a year now, and you go on a girls' trip and y'all partying in New York City all night long with no security. Really? So they saying the first time they met was at the hotel in January. Y'all believe that? I'm just asking y'all. I'm picking today, y'all, because I'm feeling good. I'm serious though, India. Oh, see, pretty girl loving thinks the same. I mean, honestly, it's their business. I'm just this is my soap opera. Y'all already know my soap opera. If y'all go on back in the videos, I already said this before. But I still feel like my questions are being answered. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm still interested because every time I ask a question, it gets answered or a video is made back to what I'm asking. Like yesterday, I said something about the bear being in the middle of the car, and I'm like, I feel bad for the baby because he should be there. So, was that said in the video last night that the baby's there and babies and two babies are going to be there or something to that effect? Am I right? Am I right, y'all? Yes, on the low. They gonna keep it on the low. They have to. But that's where I feel disrespected. Like, don't do me like that. What I do to y'all? I'm just trying to be cool, a friend, and make a soap opera because we could make a movie out this thing on some real. Somebody want to sit down and write it. My part, it will be really interesting and very funny. I don't know how true it is, but I really wish I could have their permission to make a movie out of this. Like we can make a whole movie out of this from the beginning. Now I don't know from beginning, but I can go from September up to now, like and get some. I can make it juicy on with my theory. That's only with my theory though. You know. Sorry, y'all. I'm just checking to make sure I ain't missed nobody coming in or nothing. So, pretty girl, you loving me. You said make what? I'm sorry, I ain't understand. Do I think that Chris rushed to be in a relationship too fast? I think they both did. I But honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. By him telling his side of the story that he's saying that he been kind of over her and they weren't like, and this is all on the WWW, but they said they weren't sleeping together for months, okay? And all the kids should be in school right now, so we can have this conversation. But they said they weren't sleeping together for months. Um, we all know when we're in a relationship with our significant other, if you have a loving feeling for them or that okay, you love them, you do love them, but it's a difference in being in love or having that passionate feeling. You know what I'm saying? So from him telling his side of the story, he's saying he been over that. He been over that. I think her, because of her heart, she was still trying to give her all into it, trying to make it work for her marriage and the sake of her son. So at the end of the day, the reason why he went and cheated is because in his head, they was done. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that was an excuse. It was no reason for it. You committed adultery as far as the book of God. But at the same time, in his head, their relationship was over. So to him, from I guess I would say from September or when he went it, whenever, like in his head, I just see. I'm gonna go back to and I'm gonna make sure I check the comments. I'm sorry, but I always say Tara Local Inspirations. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Pretty girl said a movie, but you said rushed. Now I don't. I mean, I don't even know if they, cause I don't watch him that much. To me, it feels like he paid her, but I don't want to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause that would be kind of messed up when you have a child to put this in their face and it not be real. So in my way, they seem like they're just kind of, I'm gonna play along with you so we can try and make your ex-wife jealous kind of thing. That's how I feel about him. But at the same time, yes, it's too soon to introduce certain people to your children. You know what I mean? You should take time and get to know somebody yourself first. But then again, he could have met her back in September. He could have been with her out in California as well. You know what I'm saying? And then the next night with the other girl who exposes him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. He could have been seeing her for a while. And then he had to prove when he was on camera that day in the car riding, I'm done. I'm done with my wife. I've been done with my wife. I don't mess with my wife anymore. Whatever he said, you was clarifying to someone else. But at the same time, that's not what was really on your heart. So you shouldn't have did it because you know what? That made your wife have a whole change of heart because she still had that heart for him. She was done. She was gone. She was fed up. But she still had that heart. Like she still has a love for him, a strong love. I feel. This is what I feel. This is my story. My story on my platform. That's all. So I don't want nobody to take it personal. This is just how I feel. I just feel like her heart is still there. It's always going to be there. And the love is still there. But I feel like if he didn't move so fast, again, I did say this last week, I feel like they would have tried to work out at least a friendship. I don't know. I'm sure they're friends, but a closer friendship. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know the truth. I'm just catching up. He's mad that she wouldn't sleep with him, but he. And that's true, Jazz. I would be scared too. And I hear you on that. But you know how sometimes men are just immature, a lot more immature than their age. Like I always say, if they're 20, they're really like going to be like sometimes 3 to 5 years behind. You know what I mean? So I just think of it like that. Yeah, with him for years, and it don't just go away. She just said, been. And that's true. The only thing I think about that part, oh my God, I want to see that. I really want to see that. Did she react? Was she reacting to their video, or she just was putting her opinion out? Like, I want to see it. I don't want you to tell me. I want to see it because I want to do a reaction to it. Because I'm like, what? Was she reacting to their video? Was it a reaction, or was it just a thoughts and opinion kind of thing? India. I want to know. I want to know. You don't have to tell me what happened, but I want to know, was it a reaction video like the little cube on the side, or was they just sitting there like what you think, like a gossip kind of thing? Hello, Miss B and fam. How are you? I tried to get on your live this morning. I seen you said you were doing exercise, but when I tried to get on, it had you offline again, honey. Yes, a reaction. I fell asleep though. Oh, so it was boring. So I probably shouldn't even waste my time. If at first I felt that way, but like Queen said her increase. And she said that the other night on the couch, Jazz. She was like, I'm, at the realization that we're done. She can't control Chris getting into another relationship. And that's true. I already knew that was going to happen, though. And I knew, a lot of it's done. Ange always looks jealous of Queen. Yeah, that's why I stopped watching her. What happened with her and her boyfriend? Does anybody know? Oh, Miss B, I didn't know you were at the gym. I thought you were home doing some exercise. Okay. What happened with Ange's boyfriend? He was only with her for like what, like a week or so? That's why you can't move people in too quick. And now he's not there no more. What happened? Does anybody know? I said I could go back in videos and do some research, but I ain't got time for it. Her lives be too boring. I'm sorry. I hate to say it like that. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He was there one day, going the next. And I remember us being in live and somebody said her boyfriend left her. She said that he was not for her. Oh, okay. Yeah, they just seemed like they was looked like brother and sister. Like they didn't just seem like they clicked. But I don't know, because I ain't watch them. I seen them the one day when she was going to visit her new house. And they were in the car so long, I just clicked off the video. I was like, I can't watch this, so. About to clock in. Okay, boo. All right. Definitely. I'm going to be looking. Yeah, say he needs to be. I don't know. I just think with him, like I've been in so many situations in life or seen so many situations in life. So again, I don't really like to talk about my family, but a family member of mine was married with 2 kids, and her and husband didn't get along. And so the woman left, and she left the kids there with the dad. So she didn't move far, so she was still having them back and forth every day, come over for dinner when they wanted, so they shared them. No court, no nothing, ain't nothing like that. But within a couple of months, dad moved another woman in. Now, mind y'all, these kids are like 15, 16 years old, so they have their own minds and opinions now. You say he was using her, I feel. You mean using Queen? Because I feel like that too. At the same time, I think, are you going to try and do... I do want to do some collabs. So, me and another YouTuber, we're talking now because we're thinking about, we're thinking really hard about starting like a YouTube house where a couple of us live together and try to do like collabs. I'm thinking more like, cookouts. At the same time, we can travel to get footage. I like to go out. I like to go to the beaches. And, so I'm hoping that, when we're free, the couple can travel with us, but it'll be more fun, more footage. They can be in one area, we could be in another, and hopefully we can get maybe 1 or 2 couples. I don't know. I gotta see, because again, I have a son, so I mean, he's a good boy and he's quiet. He thinks he's grown, but I mean, I don't mind if we had gotten like up here. There's big mansion type houses, but we could probably rent something like that where everybody could actually have their own space and entrance. But I don't know. It's just something we're talking about and thinking about. But I think would be a great idea to get us all growing and be able to create. I'm all about content. Right now it's snowing, so I can't go out much. I went out yesterday for a little bit. Definitely did use her to the max. It's sad because she's too nice. I think she still loves him. It's just like I said. If he didn't move on so fast, I think they would be still flirty. I don't want to use the words back together, but that's in both of their case. I think once she went to New York, and I'm back to in December, he knew where she went just before Christmas. So after that, he got fed up and was like, I don't care no more. I'm going to go full blast. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going wild. Let me go and expose who I'm with for real. That's just how I feel about that. But it was like a tick for tack kind of thing. That's just how I see it. But of course, that's my opinion there. You said I think her ex was using her. Who's ex, boo? India. If he kept his thing in his pants, they would still be together. And you're right about that. But yup, the two can play that game. That's how it is. It's always a tick for tack thing. But in the end, the baby ends up hurt, not them. You know, they're gonna have fun, and they're still young. Honestly, I don't want to predict that they're done with each other until I give them about 30. When they turn 30, they might end up married again and trying to work things out. Or they could just both be married to different people. Who knows? They both need to have fun. At the end of the day, they was both tied down at a young age and for so long, so they never got to experience life. And there's a lot of life out here. If you don't experience life and you try to tie yourself down too early, eventually you end up breaking apart and somebody ends up going a whole nother direction. And I only know that from experience. I don't know about them. She hasn't been using it no more. I don't think she wants to go. I think that too. I think she's trying to stay away from there. But she says she got to go get her clothes in her car. Yup. And who will you collab with? Me, India. Well, that's why I said I'm thinking about he probably wasn't even thinking about showing Parker, but right, right. After Queen and Clarence got together and did their stuff, then he had to do tick for tack. Okay, you want to show this Mr. Fine, Mr. Tasty. I ain't going to use the words that I want to use, but anyway. Then he had to show his glossy, bronze skinned. Oh my God. And I hate to sound like this, but Parker's body is amazing, y'all. I wish. Yo, I have to say, she's perfect. She's perfect, y'all. I have to say. I was looking at her pictures this morning like, oh my God, she got that beach body. What's the tap house? What's the tap house? She told it all in last night's video. Hey, Philly in the building. G Gang, little B. Hey, were you in here yesterday? Are you from Philly? Good morning, Miss Diaz. How are you? Trey, Armand, and Perfect. What happened with them? Trey, Armand, and Perfect laughs. Oh, okay. That's what TAP means. Thank you, boo. I had to go back up. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'll be forgetting as I'm going down. Right. She left the house so she can stay away from him. I'm from Philly, but I wasn't in here. You say you're from Philly, but you're not here now? You mean? You don't live in Philly now? What part were you from? I love to talk to the Philly pit family. I don't know too many Philly YouTubers. I mean, I don't know if you're a YouTuber or not. Y'all, guess what? Y'all might tell me to shut up, but why Ginger been getting some props? She had on Instagram her some little kids was all over her getting pictures in it or well they didn't want pictures but they was giving her hugs. She like thank you for supporting my channel. I'm like Clarence exposed her or she exposed herself through him. I'm from Philly but I wasn't in the live yesterday. Oh okay. Philly in the house. I'm from Philly too. Oh I didn't know you was from Philly too. Okay, you from West Philly. And pretty girl loving. Where you from? What part of Philly you from? Are y'all YouTubers? Y'all YouTubers or y'all just watch YouTube? I'm asking because we're trying to get together with a couple of other YouTubers to do collabs and stuff. Do some different stuff. Maybe feed the homeless. And y'all might want to just be in that so you can maybe start your YouTube and get some views. East Philly. Where's East Philly? You don't know. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. What? Tell me what part you from. Don't play with me. I'm 40 years old. I ain't never heard nobody say they from East Philly. Sorry. I ain't with you on that one. You can get another one with that one. East Philly. Oh, okay, you just do your gameplays from GTA. That's what's up. Grand Theft Auto. So you play, what do you play it on? Because we play GTA, but guess what? We can put Superman on our GTA. Superman be flying around doing dumb stuff. We can get Elsa on GTA. My man's a mod man. He's a game man. So we can connect in that way too. Oh, you in North Carolina now? Okay, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just came from South Carolina. I'm thinking about moving back. But I don't know. Because if we can get this collab house together, we might stay. You said, why you scared Alexis? Who's Alexis? Who's Alexis? I don't know nobody named Alexis, boo. Tell me who Alexis is. Me too, but I can't move back there. It's so much drama for me. Oh, okay. Why, you older? You was in some trouble here? Or are you just staying like West Philly? West Philly is horrible. I wouldn't move to West Philly. I'm sorry. Too much going on, if that's what you mean. Jessica. Hey, Jessica. Is sound on. You can't hear me, Miss B? Can y'all hear me? Good morning, DC Kool-Aid. How are you today, beautiful? Talking about SC. South Carolina, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's too small. But, if I go back there, I would also try to open a collab house with some of the younger adults and try to get them on a positive note, a positive way to make money. Because, nowadays in South Carolina, or I don't know how it is in North Carolina, but South Carolina, predominantly everybody is either drinking or on drugs because it's not really nothing to offer them. You know what I mean? It's nothing to offer the young kids there. And I have a problem with that. So I'm the type of person, I reach out to the kids. I want to get with the kids because they're our future. And if they raised right, then they'll know right. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got this chat going up faster than I can read. SC has too much drama, and you ain't never lied. Everybody knows. And you're right. Everybody knows everybody, or either they related to you. Hey, hen kid. How are you today? Alexis Lynn. Who's Alexis Lynn, baby? I don't know nobody named Alexis Lynn. I don't know that person. And what happened? Yeah, my brother, he got brain injured. He fell off of his four-wheeler, off his ATV. But that's all it is to do. Ride bikes, ride motorcycles. Yep. So, yeah, sad because that happened at 19 and he's 24 now. But he's up, mobile, being him. I love him to death, but I went down there to take care of him and make sure he got back on his feet. Then I came back here to take care of my mama. And she went to heaven last year. So now I can spread my wings as long as I'm taking care of mine, you know. And as long as he's with me, I can go anywhere in the world, you know. So I don't know where I want to be right now. You're right. South Carolina is very hard to find jobs. I feel like they, in a way, they discriminate a little too much. And, you know, where I'm from up here, again, love sees no color. I don't see the difference in anyone, you know. So it's a lot of difference down there, that, you know, so it's just the way it is. They still segregate the churches. And that's stuff that I didn't notice until I moved there. But I ain't going front. I ended up going to an all Caucasian church. Because as far as I was concerned, the pastor was speaking the same, talking out the same Bible that my multicultural church up here in PA speaks out of. So as far as I'm concerned, it's all the same. He's doing good, hen kid. This happened when he was 19. Only thing is, I feel like if he wasn't in South Carolina, he could have got a little more therapy, like a more intense therapy treatment, so he could talk a little better. But as far as the family, we got him back. We got him back. I sat there and I let him listen to Rick Ross and Biggie, and I got him back. So, yep, I got him back. So, you know, he still be hanging out in the hood with his buddies, but he's a good kid. I've thought of moving to North Carolina, India. My cousin is in the big city there. Sorry to hear that as well. So watching over you. Yes, 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 definitely. I'm like, now my mom's in heaven, so I got an angel in heaven. I know I'm gonna be all right. We'll all be all right. Hope your brother gets well. Thank you. Bless the Lord. Yup. That's what I said. It's a testimony to tell. Miss B, is that where you at in North Carolina? And what part? No, New York. I would never move to New York. Even if someone paid my rent. I'm sorry, I would never move there. I love New York. I love New York. Don't get me wrong. I love New York. But if somebody paid my rent, you couldn't get me to move there. Not unless I was like in upper Manhattan. And I won't be going out too much. It's too much drama. It's too fast paced. It's too much traffic. Too many gunshots. I don't like hearing that stuff. I have to sleep at night. I don't want to hear ambulance 24/7. It will freak me out. I moved to New York a couple of years ago. Do you like it? I'm scared. I wouldn't. I can't. I don't like to see no kind of drama. And where my mother-in-law used to live, It seemed like every time we would leave, somebody was shooting right outside the house. And I'll be like, see, I don't even like to go out the house. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta, like, be a hermit and stay in the house and go out only when you go on grocery shopping and come back in. I couldn't. No, I ain't mind Brooklyn. I just don't. I don't. I don't know about Michigan. I don't know about it. I will do research. Now, I don't know. Is it a big city? How's the crime rate? See, that's the stuff I would look at. Because where I'm at right now, like Philly, the city, is a lot of crime rate. But I'm in the suburbs. So, I mean, you have the crime rate, but I'm more in like the uppity areas. So, the crime they try to hide from you, it's here. Don't get me wrong. It's just that where I'm at too in the suburbs, it's a lot more like heroin addicts, dope addicts. Like um, my son's therapist was saying that they called the high school heroin high, and that scared me. So I'm like, the area I'm in is more the uppity, upper class, but their kids get a hold of that money and they don't know what to do with it. And then they head to the wrong person that's going to take their life away too early, if y'all know what I mean. I lost about 5 young kids under the age of 25 that I used to take care of or babysit over the last 2 or 3 years. It may have been more. All of them between a mixture of what they call Molly, I never seen, don't want to ever see, a mixture of syrup, and a mixture of Percocets all together. And that's what the kids are into these days. And they need positive role models to teach them. It's sad because see, I have now I'm talking about the 30-year-olds because they be acting crazy and stupid too. And I'm saying that because I have a brother that age too. I have brothers all through all these years of ages. So I rather deal with the 24-year-olds and under because I have a 24-year-old brother and I have a 19-year-old brother. And if you can get under their skin enough, because they are very hot-headed, they don't want to listen. And I know y'all all know what I'm talking about if y'all interact with any teenagers these days. They just think they know everything. They say anything out their mouth. They don't respect their elders down to their mothers and fathers. Because, like I said, somebody said something about the crime rate. No, none of my brothers been to jail. I ain't gonna say none. One got locked up overnight once, but one was a police officer for many years slash detective. Now he runs his own business. So the youngest one, who's 19, he's very hot headed. He never got a beating with that belt. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Let me check up on y'all. Okay, where you from, hen kid? Yeah, it's okay, but a lot of traffic. That's why I don't have time. Oh, I hear you. Walker, take the taxi. Okay, you're right in Maryland, so you're not far at all. India, I don't think I will go to Vegas. Nope. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. She said, preach, honey. But yes, okay, yes, back to the young kids. You thinking about moving to LA though? Isn't it expensive there though? I wish I could. I have to be rich to move to LA. I do want to go visit real bad. One day, that's on my bucket list though. But yes, they're high headed. You can't tell them nothing. They wanna 19, okay? They wanna drink. They wanna smoke. They wanna come on, get a life. So me saying that, I think that if I went back to down south, I might be able to save my younger brother. You know what I mean? Because they're our future. And that's what I keep saying. And nobody realizes when we say stop feeding these young kids with this negativity and this, I'm going to use the quotes, dry humping and dry sex on a computer, on the www. It's putting our kids in a whole nother mind frame of this is what and how life's supposed to be. Not cool. I've been seeing a lot more positive on social media now, on YouTube. For some reason, I don't know if because everything changed, everybody has to be a little more mature. Atlanta. Don't know. I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. I thought about going there. If I moved there, I probably wouldn't move to the city of Atlanta. I wouldn't move to like what's that main street called? I have family that lives in Atlanta though. TL Shade made a post about you. Yes, somebody said that. Put God first. But didn't they take it down? Because I never seen it. Oh, you said your sister very, what, is she very hot-headed? Yeah, I think all TL Shade thought I took a video from them. But the site that I used my video off of is a different site. And in the video, I shouted out their name like I always do, because I always say thank you. Like if I use a video or do a reaction on All TL Shade, I always say thanks to All TL Shade. And then my reaction cam does all the rest of the stuff, the tagging and stuff. I don't even know how to do that stuff. So I think that when they seen the video, because the person whose videos I watch, they use the beginning where they're sipping tea. So they may have used some of that beginning in their video, and she thought that that was their video. But nah, I don't steal nobody's content. If anything, if I'm doing a reaction, I'll shout them out. This is where I got it from. Because I even go live. I go live and I look at people's videos to show them love. Say my sister is very, but I love her. I stopped glamorizing everything I want to. It's not all about realistic things. Teach them motivate. You're right, India. Motivate them. And that's what it should be about. Yep. Marietta. I heard that's a nice place. All TL Shade said I was bashing Queen. I would love to see the video. Why'd they take it down? I don't bash nobody. I just tell the truth on how I feel about situations and how I feel. And I don't hide it. And if they don't like it, they have a right to come and talk to me. I'll be on for a little bit. Okay. Said put God first and stop starting stuff. Right? Say put God first. That's what I always say. Remember, always put God first. Oh, Lord. Go ahead, Miss B. You was driving and your ex-husband was writing. I know, you're right, India. You're right, you're right. Look, I forgot. If you ain't got no face, I can't entertain it. At the same time, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. I forgot about that. I was about to say I would love to see the proof. That's what I was going to go back to. You got to come in here with tapes before you talk to me. I can't entertain no foolishness. Thank you, India, for reminding me. Speaking of that, I'm going to give you your wrench. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. Thank you, because I sure wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, Miss B said receipts. Yes, we ain't entertaining the messery. But so yeah, so if I ended up going down south, I would try to target them younger kids that were down there when I was down there, that were at 15, 16 years old, and this was 2 years ago. They were just sitting around just trying to drink on weekends, and they was too young for that. Um, a lot of them had scholarships, and they just let them go because they rather just sit around in the hood and not do nothing. I'm thinking they're scared to just be somebody. But at the same time, it's a lot of young kids. It's a lot of young talent there. A lot of young ball players. And when I say nice sized ball players, them kids down there be doing their thing, but they're hidden. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to get out. Oh, I didn't know if you had one before, but sometimes we take them off, and it's mainly because I'm just getting to know people. And like I said before, I was letting like people without the face that I don't know be my moderators, but I'm learning now that I have to be careful who you give a wrench to at all times. Jordan, I think he's in school. That's why he usually comes in the evening. Miss B. He's so funny. Because he will be on here because he got to talk about Queen's video last night. He's going to say it wasn't spicy. Now, was it spicy, y'all? I thought it could have been spicier. That's the thing. Whoever says I'm basher, they must not hear my whole story. Because I might say one thing one minute and the next minute I'm telling the truth. But we ain't going to go back there. You think it was spicy? Uh-uh. It could have been spicier. It could have been juicier. But guess what? Your boy Patty's back. I was going to make a little video. Patty said he is back. So now I think they're going to start with the videos again. You have TP code crack. What's that mean, Miss B? Oh, no, India. That's a shame. I didn't even notice that. But thank you, because you look out. See, I always look to see which family members kind of come in when I'm on chats more and entertain my chats. Then I feel like you have a right to a wrench because you're here. You know what I mean? And you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But I feel like once I get to have a feeling, a love inside, a special love, then you get that wrench. And you looking out because you seeing stuff I ain't seeing. You redirected me, and that's what I need my moderators for. People who are going to be true to me. Not let me see it go all the way up the screen and then like that troll was doing. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But we ain't going to speak of names today. It's trying to set me up. Y'all know. Look at the underline of what Queen says, not what she actually. Wait, Miss B, I'm trying to catch on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. If you watched my video, I'll crack them codes right on open. Ain't nobody, you can't slick nothing past a slickster. What you say, India, without Patty? Oh, I'm glad he's back. Yep. Because Clarence low-key is kind of boring. Yes, he needs Patty. He needs Patty. And kids say, you are awesome, India. Yes, she is, a sweetheart. And India, if I'm not mistaken, you're in Michigan, right? And then how many babies you have? You just have one? And then how old are you? Not to be all in your business. I was just wondering. Because I remember you said you knew them. You knew Ange and but don't really hang out with them. She said, thanks, you too, fam. And I'm just wondering, because you got to keep in mind, we're trying to recruit people for the house. Would you ever move? Because you were asking me, would I move to all those states? Would you ever move? Y'all see a girl brushed her hair today, right? I ain't put no slick on there. I should have put some slick to hold it down, but I'm good. I put a little braid in here. I was like, yeah, let me put the little hair down. I ain't finished braiding it. I actually need to go get my ends clipped, but I'm supposed to be having a sleepover soon with my nieces, and I ain't planning it yet. But I'm going to let them come do my hair. Oh, you want to go to Vegas? Whoosh. Why you want to go to Vegas? What's there? You know people there? Because I heard it's expensive. But then again, as you're saying that, when I think of Vegas, I think of all the hotels and the big life. But then when you think of where CJ So Cool and them live, Nevada, that's a big place. So it is kind of nice where they live. So I guess I would consider moving there. I just know it's supposed to be hot, really hot. Oh, your whole family's moving out there? Wow. Well, that's good. I wish my whole family all would move away together. Hello, Jalen. How are you today? Oh, okay, you said it's like Michigan. So it's a little city kind of thing. How's Michigan? Is Michigan like more like country? Or is it more like a lot of cities, a lot of um um buildings and stuff like that? Because where we live at, it's a lot of high rises, a lot of buildings, museums. That's where the city of Philadelphia has a lot of that kind of stuff. That's good, Jalen. But yeah, I don't know. Look, if y'all look at my thing, I said I'm willing to relocate anywhere. But at this point, I'm serious. If Jazz and them is willing to do a YouTube house, I'm willing to try to take out, at least a year lease or so, and try a YouTube house. And then if I don't, if it don't work out or we don't like it, we can do it for the year and then end up moving away after that. So I don't know. Michigan has Detroit surrounding suburbs, cities. Okay, a lot of high rise and a lot of opportunities. Oh, well, that's nice. It's just cold. We get the four season. Oh, wow. So it's cold a majority of the times there. You're back, pretty girl, loving it. Yep, we're just talking about different places to live. But you said you're going to California, right? India wants to go to Las Vegas. I'm thinking more so as in where I want to move to stay. I be liking Texas when a lot of people show, in their videos as they're going through. But if I had a couple of dollars, then I probably would try like probably Las Vegas or California if I was a baller. That's only if I was a baller. Arizona. I thought of that. One of my aunts lives out there and she loves it. She loves it. And when I tell you her skin is beautiful, oh my gosh. I think people live forever out there. It's like, nah. Because that can happen anywhere. But really, like people be getting all old and they just be looking so young. Like they have so much youth in them. And they moved to South Carolina for like a year or so. She was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. And she from here. She's from Philly. But they moved out to Arizona. She said she will never come back. Ain't that's where I'm rooted from, right? While I'm talking junk. She's in Arizona, right? Yup, yup. And I would go there now that you said that, because my auntie's there and she's awesome. She's awesome. I would go there with her. I would. And I got family out there. One of my cousins moved out there. Well, he moved out to California first because he's a cook, a big time cook. So he was working in all these big time restaurants. And then he met a really beautiful Spanish wife. And they ended up getting married a couple of years ago. And I forget what she does, but she makes good money too. So I think they ended up moving from California to Arizona, I believe. Don't get me wrong. I could find out for y'all. It's like, but they bought a beautiful house. Like, ugh, they doing it big. Oh, they're doing it big. I'm like, beautiful family. He's fine. She's fine. I'm thinking about trying to find someplace else. In Cali. Okay. One of my younger cousins moved out to Cali. Her and her husband and her two kids, but both of them graduated. Both I'm talking about graduated. Both of them, yeah, graduated from the army, so they're both doing pretty well for themselves. But ain't the price of the gallon of milk about $7 down there? Something like that. You don't have to make a lot of money to move to LA, to Las Vegas. My cousin with two kids and her husband just did a 1 year up and left. Really, India? Find out for me like the going rate if you can, boo. The going rate for like a 2 bedroom, which I can look it up online, but ask her. I like to ask people who are actually in the States. But yeah, I would want me like a 2 bedroom, but then I could go for a 3 bedroom. But I don't know. I don't know. That's why I said ever since my mom left, I can go anywhere right now. I could go anywhere. I don't need to be here though. I say that, but I mean, I got a lot of family here. All my sisters and brothers are here. But they don't even come visit. And they can be listening to me right now. They know what I'm talking about. They don't even come visit. So, you know what I mean? I miss my little nephew. I'm going to start getting him or going to see him a little more. I used to make videos about him. But he just turned 2. And actually, he was down south for about a month with my dad. But he just came back. So I'm going to start making some more videos with him, taking him to the park and doing some fun stuff with him. I'm sorry, I'm catching back up. India, how many kids you have? You just have the one? You going to New Jersey on Sunday? So what part of New York are you in, pretty girl? And do you have kids? Said a 3 bedroom is cheap. I might have to look into that. I wouldn't mind going that way either. I thought about going to Canada. I just been thinking about a lot. Okay, what size? Yeah, it don't matter to me as long as it's a nice size. 2 bedroom, as long as I got a kitchen, dining room, living room, and hope to have a yard. I mean, here we have a nice little park, community. It's a pool, but if I don't have a pool, I would like to have a yard where I could put a pool. Because I like to swim. That's my exercise. That's my summer exercise mainly. If you don't see me, y'all catch me at the pool. Y'all gonna catch me on live at the pool all summer. Psych. Where you at? I'm at the pool. Did y'all hear my rap, y'all? I made up. Did y'all hear my rap? I said he's touching the hair cause he don't care. Cause he's Claire Bear. Claire Bear. I'm still making up a rap about Clarence. And it has to do with my soap opera though. Oh, you right in Brooklyn. The pool. Now see, picture this, boo. When I was down south, I was on 2 acres of land, right? I was paying $550 a month. I had a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms. In my bathroom was a jacuzzi style tub. Now I bought my own little jacuzzi mat, so you know how that was. Shower was off in the corner. Bathroom was so big, if I had to huddle up in there, all 3 of us could comfortably sleep on the floor. It was beautiful. It had a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, and a den hooked onto it. I had a back porch that you walked off right over to my 4-foot pool. Oh, lovely. And I left. But I had to come back and take care of my mom. But that's the life, y'all. It is. For $550 a month. And the man was going to sell it to me for $26,000. But let me tell y'all one thing. Don't mess up y'all credit at a young age. Do not do that. That's one thing I can tell y'all. Don't mess your credit up. Because credit has a big thing and deal to do with a lot of things. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have good credit and a good word in with people, you ain't going to get nowhere. Just so y'all know. Young people out here, when them credit cards start coming, don't just fill them out because they're there. Trust and believe me, it will ruin your life. If I had known before I had a kid, I would have never got one. Okay, depends on where you live and what you live in. Depends on the cost. Okay. Speaking of Brooklyn now, whatever happened to Hello Brooklyn? I haven't seen her. Yo, you're right. I was just thinking that this morning. Yup, my song, cause he's Claire Bear. I gotta hold on, let me get my song right. See, I missed part 1. Y'all missed part 1. And I'm mad at the app. I'm mad at the app, okay? Because part 1 was on point. In part 2, I redid the verse, so I'm glad. Because those are my words for my song. Some of the words. So I'll be like this. You see, he's rubbing the hair because he don't care. Because he's Claire Bear, Claire Bear. And I got another verse, but I forget. But it's on the video. That's the good thing about video. You can always go back and find it on video. Always. And it's on the www dot. Oh, thank you. Look, I try. I talk too much, so my voice can't even get together. I talk too much. That's a shame because I want to be able to start singing again, but I talk too much. Can't get it together. That's why I've been drinking my tea, y'all. It's good. It's good, though. I need some more tea. My tea's getting low. And that's not to throw nobody no hint, but... Then you looking at me like, what? Says singing, Mom. Yeah, so Brooklyn, I love Broadway, yo. That's my spot. That's my spot, yo. Broadway is where I shop when I come to Brooklyn. That's my spot. My mother-in-law lived off of JFK, right? In Broadway. Am I right? Back in the day? You don't know. I think it was. Am I right? That's a straight cross, right? JFK and Broadway. So yeah, my family used to live down there, but they don't live there no more. They moved to Jersey. So, but yup, Broadway is where I like to shop. And Kid City. When my son was younger, I used to tear that store apart. Okay, you go in there and spend like $200. You could probably feed. Look at me feed. I'm always worried about the kids, but clothe about 5 kids for the winter. Sorry, on my notifications. I keep on trying to swipe them away. Yes, it is. And you can get name brand stuff and everything. I used to love Kid City. Yup. It was so funny because before I even knew a Kid City, and this is when my son was born, he was a month early, so he was in the NICU for a month. And he wasn't in the, he came out on a regular bed, so he was like a little man. He looked like a midget. He was the only one in the regular bed, but he had low blood sugar because when he came out, they said he was getting too much sugar. They snatched it from him. So if his sugar dropped, he would have a seizure. So they had to keep him there to feed him sugar water. And then he couldn't learn how to sucking motion off the bottle. And he learned, he came home on his due date. That was June 13th he was due. But he came home on that day and he learned how to suck the bottle the day before he came home. He was trying to talk to me, India. Oh, tell him I said hi. Did you see Queen says she won't, she, you said, did I see she says she won't be going anywhere? Miss B? Oh, give him a kiss for me, India. She said the baby took the phone steady trying to talk to me. Like, look, good thing my hair is done today, India. At least I got it brushed because he would have been like, oh. Yeah, because I'm in the kitchen cooking. Okay, cooking breakfast. That is so cute. Oh, he is so sweet. Oh, I hate these notifications. I need to start cutting them off. Hello, Luna. Hello, Luna. How are you today? Thank you for stopping in. Oh, he got his hair. Oh, it's all over. So it's like CJ's. I know. Didn't you say the other day you had did his hair, or were you said? Did you say you were doing your daughter's hair? Somebody said he was doing hair the other day. I love that name, Luna. That is so pretty. Is that your first name, Luna? I love it. Queen and Clarence. No. Queen said they are not in a relationship. And I go by what she said. I'm not going, I don't twist it. She confirmed that her and Clarence are just friends. But I believe that they spoon. And when you spoon, and all the kids should be in school right now that are underage. We all know what happens when you spoon, right? Or does she have her own bedroom? Hmm? I'm just wondering. But y'all see the same things I see. So what do y'all think? Y'all asking me, what do y'all think? Do you think they're in a relationship? Or do you think they just friends with benefits? And Miss B said, yeah, she gonna be right there with Claire Bear. Claire Bear, Claire Bear. It's 2 Claire Bears now. Did y'all see the mini Claire Bear? Claire Bear got him a do-rag now. But he ain't give him the Gucci one. He gave him the little cheap orange one. He need to give him the Gucci. You know? That's mini him. Some spooning. He said I think the same thing though. I've been saying this for months. So that's funny, because yes, I'm not going to say I don't know what they do, but when you spoon, see, every time I go look for my spoons, I'm in my bedroom. Psych. And my husband already mixed my tea up for me, so I ain't got no spoon. Because now that's going to be my new thing. I'm going to start keeping my spoons next to me, y'all. So y'all going to know who I'm talking about, because I'm going to just take them spoons and be like, I'm going to mix them up mighty well. I'm being silly, y'all. Babe. Thank you. Love you. I know Dean's like this lady. Good morning, Ben Runner Squad. How are you today? I think Queen is one bit because... That's true too, India. Definitely. If you're moving forward in a relationship, because yeah, I just think that she wants to take her time. But we still spoon when we taking our time, right? That's why I do think eventually they may end up together, because they have to be friends before lovers, right? Am I right? It's better to be friends first. Isn't that what she said in her song? Babe, maybe it was better if we were just best friends. I think it'd be better if we were just best friends. Hey, I like that song. Sorry, y'all, I'm just going back up. Okay, thank you, Hand Kid. Thank you for coming in. You have a blessed day. Love you, fam. Yeah, they were together for years. But it's better to be best friends. Like I'm saying, I'm talking about the song originally. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. But I'm saying with her and Claire Bear, they starting off as friends, and then they'll become best friends, and then they may become lovers. But we're not trying to push nothing on her. She has to take her time. She needs time to heal. That's all of us, though. Might be scared. Now, girl, you ain't never lied. Because I was like,